Okay,
So yeah,
fantastic.
it looks like Manimal wants to get going already. I don't know if you guys can actually hear me or not.
No, fully.
Okay, I
No
just hope
problems on your
my
side.
connection holds up tonight. It looks like he wants to do a pummel. Just gonna find out quickly.
So it seems to me that they're obviously going to be going through map selection. Do they gauntlet each other to actually do selections and eliminations?
Well, it used to be that you just have coin toss, but now the DGL has offered that you can do a gauntlet. You know, more of a fun way to start the night or the match.
Yes.
And it does look like they're going to do that.
Oh, cool. Because yeah, in CS:GO, the guys have to knife it out for sides or for map eliminations, etc. So it's pretty cool to see that the Quake guys also taking up the gauntlet. You know.
Yeah. It's actually very interesting because I think, okay, most of the time, obviously, the more experienced player will win, but it also gives the chance for the underdog to take charge and get a nice frag to start the evening with, and then, well, obviously, then they start their real match.
Interesting.
It looks like they yeah, no, go for it.
Just an interesting thing here. I'm just looking at the chat. A lot of people are having issues with refreshing, etc. On your side, please close your downloads or any sort of web pages that is dynamic. It's taking data. This is quite a high quality COST4 South African links, so you will experience a bit of like dropped packets on your side. But at this moment, we haven't dropped a single packet on our side, so the Twitch servers are getting everything. It might just be your international connection on your side.
It looks like they've actually started the gauntlet, but I don't know if that actually counted. Or if they're just messing around, I can't tell.
Oh.
Have we lost Nick, or is he just hiding away from us now?
I'm still here, I'm just checking up on some stuff, weekly happenings in the background.
No, that's good, that's good.
Sign of a proper caster, going through the DGL stats, etc. You know, finding out who's won what game.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
that's pretty much how you do it.
I actually attempted to cast a game between Spaceman and Null last night. Spaceman did win, it was very good. Very good games, very interesting and fun to watch. Unfortunately, my recording did not work so well, so I cannot post that.
That's kind of unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
Do you recall what maps they played?
What's that?
Do you recall what maps they played?
No, not offhand, I don't. Sorry.
Sorry guys, we're just checking with players to see whether they're ready to go live. Do you know if they selected maps?
No, they're going to do gauntlet and then do the eliminations. But they both have to be 100-100.
So we have just let them know we are ready at the moment. Just waiting for them to decide.
Yeah. I'm thinking Manimal is going to take the gauntlet. Just share experience. We'll have to wait and see. They were talking about what maps they're going to eliminate already. One of them was Furious.
Okay, looks like they're called ready now, eh?
What you get? Armor.
Yeah, so Manimal currently sitting on 100 HP, Costa sitting on 100, 100. Manimal needs to pick up 2 50s, and then we should be good to go with the gauntlet. Or just the red. Costa just picking up some more armor there, we're just waiting for this.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Did we miss something?
No, I'm sure this is just for selection process.
I see what you're saying. Okay, so they're gonna do it within the game. Okay. They've got to let the health die down though. No, Costa,
There
wait.
you go. No one's really picked up anything. See, Manimal's picking up some armor there.
And okay, well, this is gonna be
There you
interesting.
go.
And they're busy doing the gauntlet for first pick. Oh, Manimal's getting low.
What's Costa currently sitting at? Costa
46
currently sitting
HP.
at 46 HP. He's
He's-
not too healthy.
No, there we go.
Manimal taking down Costa.
Okay, so first elimination will go to Costa. So let's see what they decide. First elim. Crikeys. I thought.
So guys, they've just gauntleted for map selection. Manimal has taken Costa down, so I'm assuming he's going to pick first.
No, the loser gets actual first elimination.
It's the
Yeah.
other way around.
Yeah, and then the
Okay.
winner gets first choice.
Fantastic. So they are just discussing maps at the moment.
Is that minus loss world there? That leaves Arrow Walk, ZTN, Tox, and Furious Heights. Arrow, Tox, Fox, and ZTN. Let's see. I think Manimal's obviously going to keep Lost World. Oh no, that was removed. Yeah.
But I don't know
Arrow.
about you guys, but I'm quite keen on seeing a Furious Heights. It's not a map that we've had the privilege of casting it in. It's actually one of my favorite duel maps. Probably second to, I would say, Aerowalk and then Campgrounds, but definitely up there in terms of duel map. It's really balanced, really fun, just generally an awesome sort of deathmatch map to play. I don't know, any map in particular you're looking forward to this evening?
Me myself, I would say ZTN, especially with these two. I have not seen
ZTN,
Blood Run. Yeah, I have
a
not.
map,
Go for it. Oh well, there we go.
a map Manimal's just chosen, so you seem to have Lady Luck on your side this evening.
I do indeed.
Okay guys, so it appears our first match tonight is going to be Blood Run. As I did mention, it's aFm's Costa versus XTC Manimal here this evening. Your Telkom Do Gaming Quake Live League match. It is a first division game, and we will be going through some play statistics afterwards just to let you guys know how they progressed throughout the league and what the other player standings are. But Manimal reading up now.
Okay, so I'm going to take the view just on Manimal here. I don't know if you guys want to follow or just go around, etc., and then I'll just kind of fit in where possible.
I'll just skip
Not a
around.
problem. So we are just waiting for Costa to ready up. Quick before the game, guys. Predictions for this game. Obviously, these two players being extremely balanced. We've seen them previously play. I don't know if Nathaniel's managed to capture in their costs, but myself and Aiden have casted them previously. Aiden, predictions?
I think Costa's actually got a very good chance. Maybe not in ZTN Blood Run, but I definitely think in Furious Heights he might have a good chance of taking a map.
Guys, we are going live here this evening. We're going to start off on... whose POV are we on?
Well, I'm on Costa, I'll spec him for
I've
that.
taken Manimal.
So it appears we're on Manimal's POV this evening. He's going to be heading down towards LG. Costa going to be applying some good pressure. Costa just obviously picking up that mega health. So he's fairly stacked at the moment. Manimal looking pretty good though on 100, 160 right now. He's going to be hanging around. Seems to have an item timing for the yellow. Making his way back to the center. Going to run into Dwayne here. Missing the rail unfortunately. Going to take red.
Very aggressive push there.
Very, very aggressive. But Costa falling back, managing to keep his stack. If I swap around at the moment, he's not looking too bad at the moment. Costa playing it safe.
Oh,
But again, Manimal just sneaking up right behind him.
yeah, some nice rockets returned though, so maybe Manimal will think twice before sneaking up behind him again. Ah, you get some nice OG there though.
Costa just expressing his anger, a little bit of upset.
Oh, what solid rockets!
Absolutely sick fragment.
That was
Just
insane.
those rockets out of nowhere.
If I
That's how they tend to hit you online against him all the time, though.
yeah, if I could do replay, I would. But that was just those two rockets. They were perfect.
So we're on Costa at the moment. He's not looking too healthy, just managing to take the 50 there. He's up to 66 HP with a 50 stack of armor. Not looking too good. About to pick up the red,
Ooh.
but taking a rail just after that red on the pickup really puts him back slightly. He's going to have to play so cautiously now, at least for the next, I don't know, 40 seconds, before he's able to get any real stack to make a push for a kill. So, as you can see here, Manimal taking full advantage, knowing that cost is low, really applying the pressure, but that's quite a messy frag, and Manimal losing quite a bit of armor during that. And
Okay.
we seem to have a timeout.
Yeah. Costa's got quite heavy lag going on here, spiking a lot.
That is rather unfortunate.
Yes.
Yeah. I would like to just actually mention something that I've just actually picked up here. Manimal seems to have like these little aggressive spurts there, but Costa really on that kind of getting himself back onto zero frag. That was pretty amazing stuff there. He landed the rockets pretty solid, but like right on the spot.
Yeah. Oh, nice frag there. Manimal seems to be he doesn't seem okay. Costa taking a frag there again.
Costa just returned with a fantastic rail, and he's actually looking really good at the moment. Costa managing to land that spam grenade.
Yeah.
So Manimal's not too healthy right now. Obviously just taking mega.
Oh no, Costa.
Costa choosing to back away strangely. He greatly outstacked Manimal. They're just trying to land those peak rails, knowing he needs to chip away at Costa's stack just to make an impact in the change of control.
I think he just wants to be certain that he can win the fight. So get a nice rail or nice rocket, and then he'll dig in. Like there, he dig. Oh, can he get that mega though? No.
Costa just going down. Unfortunately, there, Manimal landing a clutch rail right at the end of the encounter.
Oh, these rockets tonight. That's a very nice
Costa
rail
doing a
from
good
Costa
rail.
there, yeah. I think Costa's backed off a bit. He wants to try slow it down. Get some stack, then make another attack.
They're going to encounter each other here.
Yeah.
Costa doing some great plasma damage there. Seriously landing those shots, really impressive shots.
Was
I
Manimal
don't
not...
know if that was aimed or, but Costa just managing to pick away at Manimal's stack here.
Yeah.
He's not looking too great at the moment, and if Costa can take this raid, which I'm assuming he's going to push for, hopefully he doesn't back away.
On.
Costa landing a good rocket there.
And a rail!
Down Manimal. This is extremely doable, guys. Costa with 2 frags, 1 behind. Manimal landing some...
And a nice rail. And there we go! We have the tie-in frag.
Tying up the game, guys. Costa playing amazingly well here.
Another rail. Costa is on form. We've actually casted a few games with him now. He's actually our most common player we've actually casted, and tonight he's just hitting everything.
That he is, but I wouldn't count Manimal out yet. Manimal seems to have managed, or he's managed to build up quite a good stack here. He's rocking 100, 150 here. He's got everything he needs to make a solid push to take an item, and we're going to see him push onto red here, try and work his way back onto Mega. Really landing some good rocket damage on Costa there.
Yeah.
Costa sort of losing... Manimal just expressing some more anger there. But yeah, Costa and Manimal, guys, this is actually turned into a really exciting game.
Is Manny gonna
Daniel,
get...
your thoughts so far?
My thoughts.
Yes, buddy.
It's very tied up, to be honest. I mean, I'm kind of just really looking at the skill level here between these two. Very equaled up at the moment. Both of them landing the shots correctly. Yeah, it's difficult at this moment in time to really say who's on top. Although I do feel Manimal just has a little bit more on cost at the moment. The score might not be indicating that, but yeah, that's my opinion at the moment.
I definitely think Manimal is a more experienced dueler. Just I don't think Costa's quite had as much time playing as Manimal. And you know, that being said, Costa's really giving him a good run for his money. I think perhaps it's Manimal just not having a chance to put in some practice time, or not too sure what it could be. Maybe just some nerves on Manimal's part. But he doesn't seem to look as comfortable as you'd expect. I mean, as you say, Manimal is just showing that slight bit more confidence in his actual his approach to the match. A mutual frag, guys.
No, that keeps it at 3-2. This is such a close game. It's a lot closer than I expected it would be. Oh, some nice rails there from Manimal.
Manimal just landing that peak shot, just it changes everything for him right now. Because we're so late in the game, he doesn't have to push as hard. And I hope he realizes this, because I kind of find that's where a lot of players lose focus during a game. And instead of switching to a defensive playstyle, they sort of...
Like what he's doing now. Like there.
Exactly. You know, he's sort of reached the comfort level where he thinks he might just be able to lax it through the rest of the game. And Costa, as you can see, is quite hell-bent on winning, so I don't think now's a good time for Manimal to ease off on the defense.
Yeah.
I don't know whether or not he's got timing on everything, because he's way early for red right now.
Yeah, well, he just gave red and Mega away to Costa when he made that last push. Costa's not looking exactly healthy, but if he can just get a bit more of a stack and then challenge at the next Mega or the next red, he could surely tie this game up again. And we might even be looking at an overtime then.
So Manimal's luckily managed to pick up a Mega Health. I think that was purely accidental, because I don't think he had time on it before that little situation. But Costa just hanging around by this algae, trying to trap Manimal. I don't know if Costa's lost time completely, but they do seem to run into each other here. Costa again landing those
Some solid
rockets.
He could have, if he had chased, he could have maybe got a flying frag there.
Very messy encounter there. Costa not landing those shots, and I think Manimal should just take the opportunity to plow in like he's doing right now, and some great rockets there. From
There we go, yeah. Creating a bit more of a gap between the scores, making him a bit more comfortable with his current position.
Yeah, definitely. So Manimal, I feel pretty confident saying Manimal's going to take Blood Run here.
Yeah, definitely.
He's shown some really great play early in the map, losing control there slightly to Costa, and then managing to find his way back. And it was really on his play on the yellows, which a lot of players sort of neglect during their adaptation of game style, depending on the player. And I find a lot of players just go hyper aggressive and really rely on a single item, or more importantly, rely on both mages, so your red and your mega health.
Yeah.
And you can actually build up a solid stack just running those two yellows. Well, depending on the map, but you could over time build up a good enough stack to take on your opponent.
Yeah, no, definitely. Especially if you catch them unaware at, say, the mega, you know, catch them as they come in and you get some nice rockets underneath them, bouncing around a bit.
Definitely. So that has been a blood run tonight, Aiden. I hope it's lived up to your expectation.
It did. It did more than live up to it.
So we are going to be moving on to our next map. Do you perhaps know what it is?
Is it not Furious? Yeah, Furious Heights.
Furious Heights, my map pick. Yes, I'm really looking forward to this, guys. It's a map that I've wanted to see for quite some time. Unfortunately, I don't know if any of these players are experienced on it at all. I think I've played Manimal once on this in the past. I'm not 100% sure. Nathaniel, have you managed to get any games in on this map?
Sorry, just say that again.
Have you managed to get any games in on this map before?
No, I haven't actually. I've kind of just seen this map here and there in some of the other casts, like Zoot Live, etc. But never actually. I've never actually played on this map before. So for me, I'm pretty much very old school. Back in the day, QDM6, QDM4, I think was one of the two I used to like.
Yeah.
That was really back then when I played Quake. But still, I mean, you know, it's still pretty much the same game. Quake Live, though, a lot of people would probably say it's not exactly the same, but I believe it is compared to Quake 3. The Quake 3, I think it was the OSP model, it was the Clan Arena model, I can't remember.
OSP was awesome.
OSP. Yeah, so this is pretty much an unfamiliar map to me, but like every other map that they do have in Quake, there's always some fun in it, you know, like funny corners, etc. You know, kind of, you really need to know your map if you want to dominate the opponent. Kind of know exactly when they will, you know, pitch up and do the prediction rockets and prediction rails, etc.
Yeah,
definitely. So guys, as we've been chatting, we've gone live. We see both players here in the mega health area. Manimal currently just landing a good rail on Costa there.
He returned it though.
Costa's down to some really low HP at the moment. Manimal landing a great rail and just picking up the red armor now. So he's looking fairly comfortable. He's going to want to stack up on some weapons.
Could be the first frag, yeah.
I think Costa's just going to play it safe and back out. Manimal seems to have timing on that mega, so he's going to be fairly comfortable again. Arriving slightly early for red. I think he's going to try and trap Costa here.
No, Costa's nowhere near there. I think Costa's trying to keep his distance on purpose at the moment, build up more of a stack. Oh, but Manimal catches him. And now he's in a horrible position. I don't know why he fell down there. He should have just stayed up.
Manimal taking the first frag there, ladies and gentlemen, here on Furious Heights this evening. I don't know about you, Aiden, but I'm psyched for just to see this. Furious Heights there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, well,
awesome map.
No, there's no doubting it's an awesome map. It is 2 minutes though, 1 frag, maybe almost 2 frags now. If Costa plays really slow, he can get a frag, get maybe an item or two, and get back in the game. But there was a very nice rail there.
Yes, Manimal managing to hit these rails, which is just really, and in that same breath, Costa giving Manimal a rocket.
Yes.
Rather solidly, ladies and gentlemen. Costa with his first frag on the board. Manimal obviously 2-1. So we're going to be watching Costa for a short while.
Oof,
Costa landing
what a rail.
Very flick.
But now Costa also has the timing on the Mega, which I don't think Manimal has anymore, because it was not picked up straight away. So it should be interesting to see if they actually have a little battle around the Mega. You see, yeah, Manimal's a little bit early at the moment. And there we go, Costa gets the tie-in frag. And then he gets the Mega, which now Manimal will have times of. But will he survive it?
I was going to say, Dwayne should really make
there we
the
go.
most of this opportunity. He has spawn kill right there, guys.
Oh,
So we
and
might
they...
see another conversion frag here.
Ah.
Dwayne just not managing to land that rail.
He can trap him here though, he
Really
can trap
put some
him.
pressure in, but Manimal's managed to build up on a really good stack here. Unfortunately, he's really limited to that railgun, since it is the only weapon he's picked up right now.
Oh, what a rocket!
And he's taken a solid rocket from Costa right there.
I think Costa took a while to warm up, but now he's really getting into the swing of things. And he's getting the shots when they count. Like, he managed to push Manimal away from the Mega there. And that's no easy task, to get somebody who's got position over you for an item. They don't relinquish it easily.
Manimal just missing that jump there. I think he was going to take the chance and try and pounce on Costa while he knew he was low. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Costa taking a large amount of damage from those rails that Manimal's just been landing one after one, really chipping away at his HP and armor stack. Costa just now only stacking up to 150. And has decided he's going to stick around for this engagement. Rather unwisely, if Manimal does decide to charge her, Costa is going to go down.
No, it could backfire, could backfire.
But Costa's just managing to evade all of that damage. Manimal coming out worse for wear after that encounter. Rather unfortunately, perhaps Manimal just being a little bit too aggressive?
Yeah, well, he sort of jumped right into Costa's rockets, which bounced him way out of where he was planning on being, thus giving Costa the little bit of advantage he needed to not do that. I could see that coming.
Just tying the game up with a great rail on Costa.
Yeah. Manimal's actually very nicely stacked at the moment. If Costa drops down here, that could be very bad for him.
Personally, I think Costa should apply slightly more pressure to the yellows. I mean, he's got a fairly good idea of when Mega Health is up at the moment. You can see he's just laying down some damage because he knows that Manimal's going to try and push for that item. But I just don't think Costa is stacked enough to really make a decent push for that.
He almost pushed him right over the Mega there.
Costa landing some good defensive rockets there. Really surprising. He's managed to get away from this encounter with his life.
Oh!
And in the same breath,
As you spoke.
waiting for him. Knows Costa was going to double back onto that raid. But Costa going down there. Manimal taking the lead here, ladies and gentlemen. With 4 minutes left in this game.
That was
Costa
well raid.
securing another death. Unfortunately.
Securing another death. Don't sound so happy about it. I don't know. Costa needs to slow down now. Rethink his strategy. Oh, does he steal the Mega? He does. That's a good thing at least. Manimal doesn't seem to be hitting anything now.
No, I was actually going to mention, we started this game watching Manimal rather aggressive with that rail. I mean, he slowly pecked off a solid 150 armor from Costa earlier in the game with rail only, just landing those peak shots. And right now, Manimal's not showing that comfort level he did with the weapon earlier. I kind of hope I kind of hope Manimal's not relaxed or gone back into relaxed mode.
Because
which
he's got the
tends to
lead.
do. Yeah, he does tend to do that.
I don't know where Costa was there. I'm pretty sure he knew where their timing was.
Costa just noticed the red is up. They're gonna meet here. Costa not looking healthy at all.
No.
Manimal taking the frag easily there with LG. Just managing to finish Costa off. So Manimal should be heading back to red right now, trying to secure the area at least, prevent Costa from pushing in on it. But he's chosen to leave red up.
Oh,
and
solid rocket.
rather apply more pressure on Costa, which is a great idea since he knows Costa's just spawned. He has 0 armor, and Costa just managing to take that red right there.
Costa really needs to get some distance between him and Manimal. Just stack up right now. Otherwise he's going to miss his last chance to, which he probably has ready, unfortunately, to get these final kills.
I definitely think Dwayne has gotten to the same level he spoke about in our previous interview with him, where he just sort of decided that to hell with it,
Oh.
I'm going to take it or leave it. And
He
right now,
just
guys,
got
we're
it.
seeing Dwayne take a rail.
Yeah.
And Manimal landing the next frag.
Yeah, Costa
Putting
did
him
just
3 ahead.
3-8, you mean 5-8?
No,
Oh!
3 ahead.
What do you mean? It's
8
now?
3. Anyway.
Yes. Okay, well, I think Costa just got a very nice grenade on Manimal. Just in the face. But Costa did really wish him well played, so he's definitely feeling it's over. And Manimal's just charging him now, but... yeah, it's looking like it is done. They're both just sort of jumping around now. Any feedback, Nick, on this match? What Costa could have done to maybe got those last few frags or kept control?
I really think Costa should have played less aggressively towards the end. He pushed extremely unnecessarily. He just rushed. Didn't really think about what could be spawning next or what he could take advantage of. So ideally, if you're off the spawn, your opponent lands a rail, you should then stop thinking about what you can do now, or not exactly, not all the times, but try and lean more towards what you know is spawning and where your possible spawn location could be. So Costa could have tried to, hold off or try to delay the frag until he knew red was going to be up, and hopefully keep Manimal on a side of the map that forces Costa to spawn near or around red spawn. Taking more advantage of the fact that he knows that item is coming up, so he's got something to bank off, something to make an initial stand with, and then try and take the map back. But yeah, I just think Costa pushed far too aggressively this evening. But we are going to see the move on to Lost World this evening, it looks like. Wasn't this eliminated earlier?
Yeah, but it's over, Nick. Manimal took both maps.
Yep.
Ah, that is unfortunate. I was actually really enjoying this.
Yeah, it was one of the most enjoyable best of threes we've done yet.
I actually thoroughly agree. It was awesome.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can get some scheduled Premier League games soon. I think a lot of the spectators are anticipating a couple of matches there, maybe even an exhibition match between Destiny and Phantom again. I don't know.
That would be nice.
That would be
possibly
cool.
speak to possibly speak to Phantom and see if he'd be interested. I'm not too sure, but hey, it's worth a go.
Just in terms of Premier League matches you mentioned, I am actually chatting to Static at the moment to stream his game versus Null, who I believe is in chat at the moment. So we might be seeing that later on this week, just depending on whether or not the stream is available. But I'm pretty sure we'll be able to accommodate it, guys.
Yeah. No, for sure. The stream I'll be using the stream tomorrow evening and Wednesday evening for I think it is tomorrow evening. Let me just see. It's Monday today, right? Oh,
Yeah.
It's Monday. Sure. Okay, not bad. No, the reason why is because tomorrow evening I'm actually casting the CS:GO final between Damage Control and Energy. So if any of you guys are interested to tune in there, that game should start at about 8 o'clock. We can definitely, slot it in afterwards, like a 10 o'clock game. No problem there. I don't see a problem with it. Or even on Wednesday. Then I'll be doing the third place match there for that competition as well.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So, Nathaniel, besides the availability of stream, I mean, what else have you got covered, or what else have you got planned for this week? Any other cool streams you might be doing?
We might have a Dota 2 stream later on this week, or more so this weekend actually. We've got a couple of Dota streams possibly popping up. League of Legends, definitely Premier League of Legends matches that will be taken, well, that'll be done during the week, possibly any later on during the week, like a Thursday evening or something like that. But, we can always kind of just accommodate and make sure that the matches are all casted. Otherwise, yeah, I think CSGO as well would probably be thrown in there for this weekend.
I think I will.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Trying to keep everything open for Quake as much as possible. Kind of like late
guys,
night Quake Live.
there is nothing just like late night Quake Live, just as you said. But guys, as I'm sure you have read on Facebook, if anyone that is watching would like to get us to cast your Quake games for DGL or any other leagues you might be taking part in, yeah, please let us know. We have left our details on Facebook in the Quake Live SA group. If you're unsure of how to reach us, you can also check out Nav Gaming TV. We should be able to leave our details there in a post for you guys in perhaps the next half an hour or so. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That pretty much wraps it up. I don't know, Aiden, perhaps you want to look at some of the player standings and where everyone is currently in the league.
Well, I tried to bring that up earlier today. Unfortunately, I had to leave work. I don't know if you've got them there with you.
Completely left us.
I can give you feedback on the game between Defy Sagacity and Advent. I think it was the first game earlier this afternoon or this evening. I think Advent took that 2-1, or was it 2-0? I'm not too sure.
Between Coltoza.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I was actually recording that game. I'm gonna be posting that later tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, Advent did take that. They did go to a tiebreaker though, so it was actually an enjoyable game for the lower leagues. It was nice to see some of the new players play though, see their perspective and how they persevered on different maps and against who. It was very enjoyable. I got some funny looks from M4nimal though, but it's all part of it. But yeah, it was very fun games to watch.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Okay, so I'm just looking at the player standings at the moment. We covered a first division game this evening, so I'm going to start there tonight. T-Burn obviously standing quite comfortably in first right now, playing 4 games, winning all 4. Quite a decent accumulation of points there, 12 points. Saturn's sitting tied for second place with... let's just see. Why is it that Saturn's is in the lead here? So Saturn Spartak is second and third, it appears. Costa coming in at 4th, and M4nimal is 6th.
Yeah, but
I'm surprised by that.
well, remember some of the scores still have to be updated, and this is week 4's match, I think, or week 3's match, which technically only starts tomorrow, but the league says it's okay to play early, so we'll have to see once all the scores are updated who takes what position, because it's not all updated in one go, unfortunately.
Yeah, there is a sort of delay process in updating the match thread. But, okay. I'm
Do you have
gonna call it then.
Do you quickly want to just give the results for the Premier Division at the moment? If you have them there. Oh no, I don't.
You shut them up?
I don't. We'll leave that for the next stream.
Okay, your homework, Aiden, is to prepare content for the next stream.
No, homework. I hate homework. But sure, yeah, not a problem.
Well, we can quickly have a look at the Premier League if you're keen.
Oh, I am.
I don't mind.
I just can't bring it up
well-
on my side.
No, it's fine. I've got it in front of me here. If you guys want me to announce it quickly.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, take it away, man.
Well, yeah, okay. So just quickly looking at the Telkom and Do Gaming Premier League for Quake Live. VVD Spaceman from Bovado, 3 games played, 3-1 thus far. In second position, we've got XTC Null with 2 wins out of the 3 games he's played. He's actually tied up there with Chase. Well, not really yet. Although if Chase walks away with a win there, then he will take the tied position with Spaceman. If he does lose, then he will he will tie up there with XCC Null. Then we got the only NDC player, Liquid Ice, there, 1 win out of the 3 matches he's played. Static then so far 2 losses out of the 2 games, and then we've got the 2 aFm players, Carnage and Fraction, not picking up a win either or. And then very sad though that Dejani has retired from Quake Live. I think
Indeed.
that a lot of people are sad about, but unfortunately rules are rules, eh? And that's
Yeah,
how it goes.
well, look, that the community, I believe, kind of blew up as well. I generally think it was overhyped quite a bit. It is Detrini's decision ultimately, and he
Yeah.
did ask to be removed from the league. So I'm not quite understanding all the negative comments and feedback regarding this decision by the DGL to remove him. So, you know what, I really would have liked to see Detrini play. He is, again, one of those players that's just come back from DreamHack with Phantom.
Yeah.
And he's really experienced and he's a fun dueler to watch. I know Zoot really enjoys watching Detrini, especially just because of his movement in general. And, you know, Nathaniel, if you've ever watched Detrini in the past, he's a really awesome dueler. Just extremely fun to watch, solid in experience, and yeah.
Oh, cool, awesome. Yeah, I think what's happened with him is he's probably decided to actually focus a little bit more on CSGO. Because he plays with his brother there, Sent, and those are the Bravado bunch that won DGC last year. So they obviously want to maintain that kind of reputation. It is kind of their flagship, or was at one stage their flagship squad. Bravado started off, I think, as Counter-Strike, and then grew from there. But you know, it is a little sad to see Ditchery not playing. Maybe he'll be back next season. Let's hope. When guys like Phantom, etc., you know, kind of make their way up into the Premier League, most likely. But we'll have to wait and see, eh?
Yeah, I really hope so. I mean, it's always great to see experienced players stick around throughout an entire league. You know, not just because there are, you know, more enjoyable games that could be casted, but just to see their progression throughout the league. Someone that I'm quite curious to see how it turns out for is who's currently standing first in the first division is T-Bone. We interviewed him previously, and he's actually trying to do the best that he possibly can. So I mean, any player in any league would. But T-Bone is finding the time to put in the practice, and I'm really curious to see where he places. T-Bone, I know just from messing around online in some clan arena and public play, having really strong aim and always being a tough competitor. So I'm hoping T-Bone could, finish or get a good finish for the season, and then be promoted to Prem player next division or the next league. So
Yeah.
That would be very nice to see, actually. But just talking about T-Bone, slightly off the topic, where's Jin? I haven't seen Jin around.
that's actually something that I thought about during the week. I haven't seen Jin for quite some time. I don't know what he's been doing. I think maybe he's just taking a break from Quake.
Because the last I saw, he was not on par with Detrony, but he was definitely holding his own against Detrony, and I would have liked to seen how well he's improved, how much he's improved during this tournament, well, league. It's something I wanted to actually see, but I guess we'll have to wait till next time. You guys
Okay,
still
so yeah, that pretty much sums everything up. Ladies and gents, we are going to call it a night. Thank you very much for joining us again.
And
That's it
we'll-
from me, guys.
Yeah, and we'll see you
Nathaniel, thank
guys
you.
next time.
Aiden? Cheers, buddy.
Pleasure,
Cool.
pleasure, man. Pleasure.
Thanks again, guys.
Have a good evening.
Cheers.
Cool. Cheers, cheers.
Cheers.